Hello my beautiful people, how are you all doing? I am so excited to be jumping on here really quickly on this YouTube channel to be talking to you about things that I'm leaving in 2022. Now you may have seen a little video sprinkled out on my other socials, but I'm here to really get into what I'm leaving behind in the new year, because let me tell you, I turned 30 in August. I'm tired. So the first thing on the top of my list that I'm leaving behind in 2022 is people that lie. Over the years I've really begun to learn and understand that people just lie for the fun of it. There's that saying that people lie for a sport, people lie for multiple reasons, sometimes to cover their own ass. Irregardless of the purpose, irregardless of your intention, if you lie to me in 2023, we're done. Now I'm also one of those people that love to see a red flag as a pink one. This isn't just romantically, this is throughout my life, historically, contemporarily, currently. If I see a red flag, I'm gonna turn the other way and be like, I thought it was pale pink, I thought it was lavender, it's red. Speaking of, if you lie to me in any capacity, it's a little white lie, or if it's a really deep-seated lie, you're done. Bye. Number two, this is also another really important one moving into the new year, is people's energy. If I feel that you have like a low energy, I feel like you have really low vibrations, anything along those lines where I'm just like, you're done. I'm one of those complete idiots that love to heal people, that love to love people, that love to nourish people, that love to care for people. In this new year, I am completely done. If I feel like you're draining me in any capacity, I feel like you're taking from me in any capacity, you best believe I'm done. I'm sick and tired of healing people, investing in them, giving them so much, and their energy is just low. Now also what's really interesting when it comes to like people, this is why I like to limit my contact with people. If they're around other people that have low vibrations, like if their friend circle is like just shit people, to be quite frank, I have noticed that that energy will stick to them, that energy will be around them, and I can't deal with that anymore. It's gotta go. I want positive vibes only. If I smell you, I touch you, you sit on my couch, we're kicking back, we're giggling, we're at a restaurant having something to eat. I don't want bad energy. So number three is another really important one, and this is one that is for me. I am no longer putting unrealistic expectations on myself. Now unrealistic expectations in regards to work, unrealistic expectations into life, the work-life balance, which does not exist for me, not yet anyways. I don't want to be unrealistic. I don't want to feel like crap because I'm not doing something that I really want to do. I don't want to feel like crap because I've set a goal and I can't achieve it. I don't want to feel like crap because I've done something but I thought that it could have been done better. Like even with content creation, I'll create like amazing stuff and then I'm like, oh, the camera quality is this, oh, I would have looked better at this, or I wish I edited. No more. No. And then I have the audacity to do that with my 9 to 5. So if I complete a report or I edit something or I send it, it will play on my mind. I'm like, oh my god, I wish I'd done better, I could have done this better, blah 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 blah. No more unrealistic expectations. And importantly, this leads to my next point. When it comes to people, I am a Virgo, I'm a perfectionist, I embody what it means to be a Virgo in every sense, including being an earth sign, okay? So I will no longer be putting unrealistic expectations on people. People are people. People aren't always organized. People aren't always great. People aren't always on time. People aren't always available. People aren't always going to be consistent, and that's something that I've really struggled with over the last 10 years. I feel like if I work really hard to be consistent in our friendship, in our relationship, working, or like personal, any capacity, if I'm working to be consistent, if I'm showing up every day, I want the person to do that that's in my life, but that's not the reality. That's not the case. Not everybody can perform to the standards that I do, and I think that's been a really big lesson for me, is not having unrealistic expectations on myself. And finally, this kind of unrealistic expectations element interrelates importantly as a mother. I don't ever want my daughter to feel like I'm putting unrealistic expectations on her. I don't ever want her to feel like, you know, she has to do ABC for love, because unfortunately throughout my life I have felt like that. I felt like I've had to do certain things for love, and particularly from my parents, and I don't want to do that anymore. No more unrealistic expectations, okay? The next one, I don't even know what number it is bullying myself. I can't tell you how much I bully myself. I can't tell you how much I will literally drag myself in my head. That's what I mean. If anyone ever tries to criticize me, your criticism will never compare to what I do to myself. Your criticism will never compare to how I've already critiqued myself. Your feedback, your input is literally irrelevant, because mine is so much worse, so much more harsher, and I feel like that really intertwines with the previous post around previous comment in regards to unrealistic expectations. I will no longer bully myself. I will no longer drag myself. I will no longer put myself down. I will no longer criticize myself. I will no longer make myself feel this big. I will no longer say unkind things to myself, and I will no longer be my worst enemy. You know, like, no one in my life, I don't allow anyone in my life to speak to me negatively. I don't allow anyone in my life to degrade me or make me feel unworthy of love or unworthy of anything. So I'm not about to do that in the new year. I'm not about to have anyone make me feel like I'm unworthy or undeserving. So why am I doing that to myself? It's staying in 2022. No more bullying of myself. The next one that oh my god. The next thing that I'm leaving in 2022 is people who yarn cut. People who love to talk about other people. People that always have a story or business or drama or information or just crap about other people. If you are yarn cutting, if you were telling me drama about someone else that you call your friend, someone else that you break bread with, someone else that you see as a sister girl or an acquaintance, whatever it is, right? And you're coming to me and you're running them down, or you're coming to me and telling me sensitive information about them that I did not ask for, I don't want you in my life. I think I have been so foolish in the past to trust people that yarn cut and just thought, oh, you know, they're immature. Or I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm Holy Mary. I have engaged in yarn cutting. I have been a part of it. And funnily enough, the times that I was telling stories or yarn cutting was when I was unhappy with my own life, when I was unsatisfied, when I wasn't focused on my goals and I wasn't focused on healing and growing and building. And I'm so proud to say that I'm at a point in my life now where I will not yarn cut about people. I don't have the time, the energy. And like I said, it ain't satisfying me, it ain't pleasing me, it ain't paying my bills, it ain't rubbing my feet at night, it ain't rubbing my back, it ain't buying me presents, it ain't doing shit for me. So importantly, these yarns ain't doing nothing for me. I don't want to know. And if anyone yarn cuts to me in the new year, like, I'm walking away. Like, if I'm at a job, we meet in the street, you in my house, you're my family member, and you start yarn cutting, you gotta go. I'm gonna be like, nope, next topic, next caller. Let's talk about building. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about growth. Let's talk about healing. Let's talk about your dreams, goals, and aspirations. Let's talk about something else. Now, this is another really important one, and I feel like I could create or dedicate a video to this alone. But my next one is creating financial freedom. My family comes from poverty. Both my mother and my father come from poverty. We come from hardship. Like, I don't know what people think when they look at me, that I have had a silver spoon in my life, in my mouth. I've had like this wonderful life. I've been provided for. I've been taken care of financially. I have mummy and daddy's money, when that is far, 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 far from the truth. Some people can ask their parents like, oh mum, can you help me for rent? I'm homeless, I need to move back in, etc, etc. I can't do that. I am financially independent. My everything you see I paid for. And importantly, if I'm ever homeless, God forbid, I'm going to the shelter. I might be able to stay at my auntie's house for a few nights, but I'm going to a shelter. I don't have privilege. So this coming year, I'm getting out of the poverty mindset that I've been in my entire life. I am walking into financial freedom. I am walking into like savings. I'm walking into investing. I'm not going to be afraid of money. I'm going to understand that money is a tool that gets me to where I need to go. Money is something that, you know, is like a plant or a seed. You need to watch it grow. I'm sick of living like paycheck to paycheck. As fast as it falls in my hand, it goes. I'm sick and tired of being overly generous and just dropping money on people, and people that drop money on me as well. I don't want to have that relationship where it's like reciprocated. I want them to handle their money. I want to handle my money, and I want us to be able to say that we are investing in our futures. And that regards to my family and my friends as well, who predominantly also come from low socioeconomic backgrounds. I am focused on financial freedom next year, and let me tell you, I'm about to be a tight ass. I'm about to be counting my coins, my pennies, my dollars. You got 5 cents over there? You want to give me that 5 cents? You want to give me that 5 cents? Because I'm going to use it later to make $1. Okay. So I'm going to start becoming really serious when it comes to financial freedom. I'm going to really start thinking about some goals, like a savings goal. I've never in my life had a goal for how much money I want to save. I never in my life have had like money for like a holiday, money for emergency, money for car repairs. Non-existent. We live paycheck to paycheck here. And moving into the new year, that is going. Lucky last, moving into the new year, and something I am very excited to leave behind is disappointment. I, throughout the years, have put up with disappointment. Again, leading into kind of like the lying thing. I'm no longer putting up with it. If you're a friend of mine, if you are someone that I'm talking to romantically, if you are a job that I'm going for, if you are a project that I'm working on, if you are engaging with me, my daughter, in any capacity, and you disappoint us, or if you you disappoint me, you're gone. I'm not accepting it anymore. The old Alicia or the old AJ had such a big heart. She was so generous. She was so forgiving. She was so gentle. I looked away and I turned the other cheek for so many things. I am no longer accepting that anymore. If you want to disappoint someone, if you're disappointing yourself, do that. Don't bring that near me. Don't bring that near me, because I'm sick and tired of being that person for somebody. I'm sick and tired of always providing or handing out or being there and loving and nurturing and caring and being genuine and listening and helping and devoting and caring and assisting. You disappoint me, you're going. Get your bags and go. You disappoint me and I feel like I'm being taken advantage of in any capacity, get your shit and go. There's no more of that in 2022. And I think that's the other thing as well, like in regards to my work and in regards to professionalism, like creatives that I work with, management that I may work with, business ventures that I may go with and work with. If you disappoint me, you've got to go. The old AJ, like personally, professionally, creatively, I was like allowing people to disappoint me. I was always giving people good grace, but I was never giving myself that good grace. I was never allowing myself to be like, you know what, AJ, sometimes you mess up. Sometimes you're gonna drop the ball. If I can't do that for myself, why am I doing that for others? And that type of mindset, girl, that type of mindset is what sets like people that are in control, or like bosses, I don't really like that word, but people that are in control, people that are driving the train rather than being a passenger aside from the rest. Let me ask you, you want to drive the train or you want to be a passenger? Because sometimes it can be the highway to hell. Let me get off. I don't want to be a passenger of this ride. This is my stop. Bye. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this little video. You may have heard some noises in the background. That was my daughter. She's on holidays, so we're having bonding time. So importantly, if you like this video, let me know in the comments which one kind of popped out to you. Let me know what your New Year's resolutions are. I also feel like these are really like honest and truthful. They're not like based in like, this year I want to focus on self-improvement. I want to go to sleep for 70. No. We're not doing that. This is real, down to earth, raw things that impact us as humans in our society. And importantly, things that often condition us and really impact us psychologically and spiritually. And I hope some of these have encouraged you to think about and revise what you're accepting in your life, and importantly, moving forward on your own journey. Okay, bye.